Nandi's life changed one fateful summer day. The village was lively with preparations for the annual harvest festival, a time of celebration, joy, and community. The smell of freshly baked bread blew through the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of ripe maize and the sweet fragrance of wildflowers. It was the perfect backdrop for the beginning of something both beautiful and destructive. Amid this festive atmosphere, Nandi stood out like a flame in the night. She was not just beautiful, she was mesmerizing. With her smooth dark skin and eyes that sparkled like stars, she turned heads wherever she went. From a young age, her charm captivated everyone, and her laughter echoed like a sweet melody through the village. Yet, behind her enchanting exterior lay a restless spirit, hungry for adventure and thrill. But not everyone admired her from a distance. In secret, three brothers, Sibusiso, Khaya, and Luyanda, each believed they had a special place in her heart, unaware of how intertwined their fates truly were, and their widowed father, Baba Zondi, who had never expected to find himself entangled in such a twisted web of desire and betrayal. The air crackled with curiosity and disdain as the villagers waited to hear the tale of how it all unfolded. As if unaware of the turmoil she was causing, Nandi danced among the villagers, her laughter ringing out, drawing the attention of the three brothers. Each brother, with his own unique charm, had admired her from afar. Sibusiso, the eldest, was strong and protective. Khaya was kind and gentle, while Luyanda, the youngest, was playful and adventurous. They had been raised by their father, Baba Zondi, who taught them to respect women and the sanctity of family bonds. But the moment Nandi appeared in the sunlight, they found themselves captivated by her charm. The brothers' interest in Nandi quickly turned into a competition, each trying to win her heart. They showered her with gifts, flowers, handmade ornaments, and promises of a beautiful future. Nandi, enjoying the attention, found herself swept up in the excitement. She loved the thrill of being pursued, and her heart fluttered at the thought of choosing one of them. However, as the festival continued, the brothers' affections soon turned into jealousy. They began to argue over her, their friendly rivalry now a bitter feud. The once cheerful atmosphere shifted, creating an invisible barrier around Nandi. She felt torn between the brothers, each pulling her in a different direction, but she enjoyed the chaos of it all. One evening, under the light of a full moon, Nandi made a decision. She invited each brother to meet her at the old baobab tree, a sacred place where the village elders shared stories of their ancestors. As they gathered, she revealed her intention to explore her feelings for each of them. It was a daring proposition, one that would forever change their lives. At first, the brothers were taken aback. Sibusiso's protective nature urged him to protect Nandi from the chaos that had begun to unravel, while Khaya, the gentlest of the three, couldn't bear the thought of competition. Luyanda, with his youthful excitement, was all for the adventure. They spent the night talking, sharing laughter and dreams, but deep down, tension simmered just beneath the surface. Days turned into weeks, and as the sun rose each day, so did the complexity of their relationships. Nandi found herself drawn closer to each brother, discovering different facets of love and companionship. She cherished the moments spent with Sibusiso, feeling safe in his strong arms. Khaya's kindness made her heart swell, and Luyanda's playful spirit brought laughter to her days. But there was another layer to their story. Baba Zondi, their widowed father, had been watching from a distance. He saw the spark in Nandi's eyes and the way his sons glowed with joy when she was near. As a father, he felt proud of their affections, but as a man, he couldn't ignore the stirring feelings that began to blossom within him. One evening, when the sun painted the sky in warm tones, Baba Zondi found himself alone with Nandi. They sat on the porch of his home, sharing stories of their pasts. Nandi spoke of her dreams and aspirations, while Baba Zondi revealed the struggles of raising his sons alone after losing their mother. Their conversation flowed easily, and before long, an undeniable chemistry began to spark between them. As the days passed, Nandi and Baba Zondi found themselves stealing glances at one another, their hearts racing at the unspoken connection that blossomed. She had never considered falling for an older man, let alone her suitor's father, but the more time they spent together, the more their feelings deepened. It wasn't long before the brothers began to notice the change in their father's behavior. He was lighter, almost youthful, and his eyes sparkled with a renewed energy. But they were also aware of Nandi's lingering presence. Each brother felt a bit of jealousy, but also a desire to keep her close. As tensions mounted, so did the misunderstandings. The village was alive with rumors. Whispers of Nandi's flirtations reached every corner, and soon, everyone was talking. The brothers could no longer hide their emotions, and their rivalry turned into an explosive confrontation. One afternoon, they gathered at the old oak tree, where they had often played as children. "You can't have her," Sibusiso shouted, his voice echoing through the village square. "She belongs to me." "No, she belongs to us." Khaya posed, his face flushed with anger. "You think you can claim her just because you're the oldest?" Luyanda, feeling the weight of his brother's anger, stepped in. "What if she wants all of us? What if we're too late to realize what she means to us?" The brothers erupted into a heated argument. The tension intensified as they grappled with their feelings for Nandi. The villagers watched, some shaking their heads, others feeling a sense of entertainment in the drama unfolding before them. But amid the chaos, Nandi stood watching, her heart heavy with the burden of their desires. She had never intended for things to escalate to this point, but she felt trapped in a situation she had created. The brothers were her friends, but her heart was torn between them and the growing affection for their father. As the sun set, casting evening shadows over the village, Nandi made up her mind. She would confront the brothers and reveal the truth, the tangled web of emotions that had ensnared them all. "Sibusiso, Khaya, Luyanda," she began, her voice steady yet filled with emotion. "I never meant for this to happen. You are all wonderful in your own ways, but I cannot bear the weight of your rivalry. And I cannot ignore my feelings for Baba Zondi." Gasps rippled through the crowd as her words hung in the air. The brothers stared in disbelief, their faces pale as realization dawned on them. Nandi had captured their hearts, but her heart had found a different home. Baba Zondi stepped forward, his voice firm yet kind. "I never wanted to come between my sons and the woman they loved. But I cannot deny my feelings for Nandi. She brings joy to my life in a way I never thought possible again." The village fell silent, the tension thickening as everyone processed the revelation. Nandi had been caught in a storm of emotions, but now she stood strong, ready to face the consequences of her choices. The brothers were torn. Hurt and betrayal filled their hearts as they looked at each other. The bond they once shared felt weakened, hanging by a thread. "You've betrayed us, Nandi," Sibusiso shouted, his voice breaking. "You should have chosen one of us." "I never wanted to hurt you," she replied, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "I thought I could love you all in different ways, but love doesn't work like that. I am sorry." Khaya stepped forward, trying to be the peacemaker. "This isn't just about love anymore. It's about family. We must decide how to move forward. We can't let this destroy us." As the sun dipped below the horizon, the villagers watched in silence, knowing they were witnessing a moment that would change the village forever. Tension hung in the air, and the brothers faced a crossroads. Would they choose to accept their father's happiness, or let jealousy tear their family apart? Days turned into weeks as the village grappled with the fallout. Nandi faced the villagers' judgment, their whispers a constant reminder of her choices. The brothers, meanwhile, wrestled with their feelings of betrayal and loyalty to their father. Slowly, as time passed, something unexpected happened. The brothers began to heal. They met regularly, sharing their thoughts and feelings about Nandi and their father's new relationship. They learned to communicate, breaking down the barriers of anger and resentment. Meanwhile, Baba Zondi and Nandi grew closer, navigating the complexities of their unique relationship. They shared laughter and stories, building a bond that transcended the chaos surrounding them. Yet, in secret, the village's whispers grew louder, and not everyone was ready to accept their love. As time went on, Baba Zondi realized that his feelings for Nandi were undeniable. He proposed to her one evening beneath the sprawling branches of an ancient tree, a place that had witnessed their blossoming love. With tears of joy in her eyes, Nandi accepted, feeling an overwhelming sense of belonging and hope. They decided to hold a traditional ceremony that honored both their love and the customs of the village. The news of their engagement spread quickly, stirring mixed emotions among the villagers. But Nandi and Baba Zondi were resolute, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united by the vows they would soon exchange. As autumn descended upon the village, the vibrant colors of the leaves mirrored the changes in Nandi's heart. She was happy with Baba Zondi, feeling a warmth she had never known. But every laugh shared with him was accompanied by a pang of guilt, knowing that his sons still bore the weight of betrayal. She often wondered if her relationship with Baba Zondi was worth the strife it had caused. Do you think Nandi took the right decision, or what? Tell us what you think in the comments, like the video, share it, and subscribe to the channel. Most importantly, watch part 2 and find out what happens when Nandi is alone with each one of the three brothers.